Before I came to see Marjorie as a patient, I was in very good health. I had a cancer diagnosis. I had a radical double mastectomy and reconstruction. And after the reconstruction, the range of motion and the pain was intolerable. And she was able to relieve the pain, increase the range of motion, and it was an incredible experience. To nothing else would have done that in my experience. I actually am a licensed massage therapist, New York State licensed massage therapist, and I studied under Marjorie first before ending up needing her services. In New York, there really is, that I know of, isn't anyone else that can perform scar therapy. So when I had surgery, I knew exactly who I was going to go to, who I took the course from, and I knew I was going to be in good hands, and it worked out really great. I felt like I was restricted from taking a breath. And after the very first treatment, I didn't feel like that anymore. My life changed after receiving the STRAIT method with an absolute increased positive outlook that things were going to go back to normal, that things would be okay. My body would function the same pre-surgery as post-surgery. And that is exactly what happened. There's one thing about knowing a therapy, and then there's another thing about really knowing the whole person. Marjorie takes in a lot of factors and a lot of, her knowledge, her vast knowledge of surgeries and rehabilitation is so thorough. And it's really comforting to know you're in such good hands, that somebody really takes the time to know what you went through, and she's not gone through it. So it's above and beyond being empathetic, and then knowing how to take care of it. I have to say, it's just a really great thing that she's doing. Really fantastic. I like that the dogs are in the room. I love them. And I think they're very therapeutic. And it's surprising how much more benefit you get when things aren't so structured and typical of, a medical office. Gratitude, because I think that says it all. She is absolutely one of the best or better practitioners to safeguard you, to be sure. Being that I had a compromised situation of chemotherapy and immune compromised situation, I really felt very comfortable. I felt that she took every precaution. She did, above and beyond what she needed to protect my health and well-being, and still be able to treat me. One of the biggest reasons I can recommend Marjorie for is it's a no-brainer. You have a problem and you don't really know what it's coming from. It could be that scar, and it probably is that scar, and just go try fixing the scar. You really have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain. And that, to me, is a really good reason to experience this healing. It's a wonderful, wonderful method. Anyone that really isn't sure if they want to try Marjorie and the STRAIT method and her therapies should at least be open-minded enough to say, let me check it out one time. And as long as they communicate with her she is going to know what you need, and she probably will even if you don't tell her. So it's really something that you have to experience to know how beneficial it is. I think that's the best way to know it, to experience it.